Hi guys, Martin here, and this is my entry into IDIC Beer's Terrain Square Open category. It's not gone quite according to plan. By saying that, you shouldn't be able to see those numbers 1 to 6, but best laid plans and all that. Basically what I've made is a set of objective markers for Malestrom missions, or for any missions really. They're obviously numbered 1 to 6. You could just use one of them as the relic or whatever. And what are they? So based with cork, one of the base of a lamppost from the Cities of Death, the Imperial sector board. This is then tubing. This is part of the wider light that goes with that. More tubing there. Why have I messed around with it all? Because underneath it, oh, he drops it on the floor. Underneath it is my first attempt at LEDs. I'm no electrician. I'm being colourblind. It's okay in this instance because I'm only dealing with 2 wires. But my idea initially, when you look under here, there's you can see there's an LED and there. And my initial idea was with a UV light. I had to get it sent over from Romania. I bought UV paint to paint the numbers onto here so that once the light turns on, it would then reveal the number. And as cool an idea as that was, it just didn't happen in the end. You've got to have these in almost blackness for the UV to glow the number up, so it didn't work. I then tried manufacturing something to put like a stencil almost underneath so that it would project the light down, but trying to cut out numbers small enough to go underneath here in a light housing just didn't work. So ultimately they're just a set of objective markers, but the cool thing is they do all light up. Now he says this, I'm going to try and do it now and it won't work, because that is the oh, there you go. So 1 is on. Now these are just magnetic switches. What I need to do is actually make the contact stronger underneath, because as soon as I press that onto the table it works. So I obviously need to have something pressing down. Number 2, that's round the back. Again, very, very faint this one. There you go. I think it's down to the contact again, guys. It's they're not meant to flicker. So my electronic skills aren't fantastic by any stretch. This one really doesn't work because the contacts actually come off. I just know. Oh, there you go. Again, I need to go back in to these and put some glue or something underneath them, because they're meant to just be solid lights, and it's kind of making an embarrassment out of me on the video here. That one, I think, is over there. So as soon as you press them down onto the table, and that's not the magnet I'm pressing down, the magnet's plenty strong enough. Just a magnetic reed switch, but it's the contact onto the battery. I couldn't fit underneath. I couldn't fit the battery housing, so I've had to just try to do whatever I can to put the wires on. I seem to remember that one being a decent connection. No. And then once the magnets all get too close to each other, which you wouldn't have with the objectives, and then number 6 over here, this is the one which I do struggle with. There you go, that's come on just. So you can see there that what they're meant to do is ultimately light up. It just isn't happening. Number 4 is nice and bright there, to be honest, and I will go into them and I will get those batteries underneath done a lot better. Yeah, Nick, listen, I hope you like them. They've not done what I said. I said they'll either be epically brilliant or just objective markers, and I think they're just objective markers. But the idea was epic. So I want points for that. I don't think they're a winning entry by any stretch, but it's a set of objective markers, and they look quite cool on the table. They'll fit in with a nice board. And yeah, it's electronics. It's my first go with LEDs, so I'm actually quite proud of myself, I suppose. But that's it, guys. Good luck to everybody who's entering the terrain competition. A couple of weeks left, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot, Trent.